Hello everybody, thank you for assisting with Tattoo Remove presentation. I think many of you are asking themselves so many questions about tattoo removal techniques, because actually we have so many products putting on the market. My presentation today, it is not to say my technique is better than other techniques. It's not my objective here to make marketing. I will present for sure my concept, but I'm not here to say my technique is the best. I'm gonna just try to explain you what is tattoo remove, what is needle 88. The already existing techniques in the world, you have dermabrasion, scarification, surgical excision, chemical peels, tanning acid, laser method, and cover. This is what exists since years on the market. Yeah, this is the epidermis, this is the intradermis bone. Okay, this is the intradermis bone, and this is the dermis and the hypodermis. It means when you do PMU and you put your needle, for example, 45 degrees, we put the needle in the intradermis bone to depose the pigment initially. But after healing, the pigment will go deeper into dermis, and with the time, with the year, the molecules will move deeper in the dermis. Then if I put a fader, yes, I can fade, but I don't take out the pigment. A chemical action, a dynamical action, and a physical action. Three actions together to take off the pigment out of the skin without stimulating the collagen and the fibroblast to not make any keloid and any hypertrophic scars. This is ultrasound that I did on one of my clients, because I have office in Paris and in Morocco. It was one of my clients in Casablanca. This is the medial area of the eyebrow, and this is the lateral area of the eyebrow. Medial is where the eyebrow starts until the middle, and the lateral is the end of the eyebrow. This is her left eyebrow. We make an ultrasound with the group of dermatologists, professor in dermatology. We discover that on the medial zone we have 1.7 millimeter deepness of pigment. 1.7. And on the lateral zone, 0.9 millimeter, which is very deep when you know that our skin face is between 2 and 2.2 millimeter, because our face skin is really very thin. It means the pigment is really very, very deep in the skin, in the dermis. Needle 88, they just work in epidermis. They don't go over the intradermis zone. Sometimes when you work with needle 88, you can have some light bleeding. Why? It's not because it goes inside the dermis, but as you can see, it's like mountains. Sometimes you have blood capillary in the upper of the intradermis zone, and sometimes when you scratch a little, you can touch this high zone. I don't know if you see here, you see? Then it means if I work here, I will not have any bleeding. But when my needle make like this here, I can touch the head of the capillary and I can have some bleeding. But the needle don't go inside the dermis. She must go home with clean lips, clean eyebrow. No product on the eyebrow or on the lips. Because if you have little product on eyebrow or lips, it continue to have effect. And if it is acid or high basic, it can damage the skin. That's why tattoo remove is 9.5, but also the client go home without any product. She goes home with clean skin. And there is no following, changing the dermis of the epidermis of the skin. I don't use any water to clean. I use only my aftercare. But imagine if I'm using a PMU needle and working so hard, how am I going to damage the skin? Yes or no? I cannot do like this if it is PMU needle. All type of skin are not same. And the color will go down between 20 to 50% from the first session. We're going to do the second one. You work normally, no problem. Even if she has her period, when clients have their period, they cannot do perio because it will bleed a lot and blood not bleed. But with tattoo removal, you can do even if they have their periods. Thank you.